else is on that side
Order.
doing?
The member's time has expired. The Right Honourable Winston Peters.
Mr. Speaker, on Suffrage Day, the last thing I would have expected was a Member of Parliament to get up and attack a woman. They could have left it till tomorrow or next week, but no, they reverted to type because deviation and sideshows and roadblocks is what they're famous for. And they're famous for that because they've got a leader who has an abundance of inquiries, and the most serious inquiry should be about his status as a leader of that party. Look, the most prominent inquiry in Parliament today concerns the leaking of information by one of his own National Party colleagues. Oh, no, don't shake one's head. We all know that the moment we heard the story, there were 55 subjects who were all suspects. Now, Mr. Speaker, the inquiry that Mr. Bridges launched, now he's the leader of the National Party pro tem, was on the 28th of August, to be conducted by, guess who? PricewaterhouseCoopers. They're pretty big, but it doesn't stop there. Oh no, Anne Simpson Grierson. And that was 22 days ago. Now, they're trying to find somebody who we know. That is the identity of the leaker in the National Party. And guess who's paying for the inquiry? Why, the New Zealand taxpayer, through the leader of the opposition's leadership office funding. The New Zealand taxpayer's paying for this absolutely mindless, hopeless inquiry, the end pathway and result of which we already know. So why don't we just cut to the chase here? Pay the money over to us and we'll give you the answer. It is phenomenal. You know what? 22 days later, we still are no wiser, with these major New Zealand companies in full pursuit, and yet we formed the coalition government in half that time, 11 days, after we knew what the special votes meant. 11 days to form a coalition, 22 days to try and find out what other people know, namely who leaked on Mr. Bridges. Now, there are members over there that should be very nervous. I won't look at them because if I do, or look where they should be, then the suspicion will be cast on them without us getting the reward of disclosure. And we are famous for disclosure, especially when it comes to the National Party since. Can I just say, you know, the National Party has been utterly preoccupied using taxpayers' money. And it's a disguise because the National Party has an awfully sorry parliamentary record over the last decade. Do you know how many people they've seen come and go in the last decade since 2008? 2 pages full.
Whoa. And small font too.
Small font. 2 pages full. Unbelievable. People who either were resigned, had to go. And that's far more than 2 fingers on 2 hands. And then you've got the people who got pushed. And then the ones like Mr. Bishop over here decided to jump before they got pushed. 45 MPs in the space of 3 terms, all gone. My message to the National Party backbench is, your party is a very dangerous place to be. There's no doubt about it. It is simply unbelievable. And while they're mucking around, look, let me tell you what. In the last 11 months, this coalition government has made 1,000... Gee, I almost underrated the party's performance. I underrated the coalition performance. We made 1,057 decisions in just 11 months. It took them 11 months to get their boxes down here. That's all they've done. 11 long, tawdry, hopeless months to get their boxes down here, whilst we are making decisions possibly by 1,200 before the year's up. 1,200. Can I just say, as we come to the close, that the National Party in opposition is dysfunction junction. Nothing's happening there. It's a total mess. The leader can't even get 1 out of 4 National Party supporters. Whilst we're interested in good public policy, all they care about is public relations. We strive for action. All they strive for is unction. The member needs to reveal to the public, that's Mr Bridges, who the leaker is, or I will.
Barbara Courage.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. It's really interesting that